Hey everyone, welcome to our September 2025 sales meeting. We are going to be sending this recording out. Top producers have already been posted on social media, so go check that out. We're sorry for the delay and not having this live like we usually do. We had our dog passed away suddenly and we were going through the process of that. So that's been a little bit heartbreaking, but we've replaced the sadness with some good memories now. So we're back at business and we hope everyone's had a good summer. And let's go ahead and dive into our September sales meeting. So one of the first things we're going to go over is a reminder about our alliance partners. Out of all of our offices, their information is in our offices physically. And also if you go to the reference section of Paperless Pipeline, you will find their information, their email, their contact number, anything like that. They are available to talk to you. Please use them. They are part of our team, and this ensures that any of your transactions go smoothly. On this next slide, we have an announcement about Navy Federal checks. We've announced this before, but Neil's going to go ahead and remind you some more about that. Let me go ahead and turn this recording off so you can see the screen fully.
Okay, so the Navy Federal Credit Union checks, if your client insists on submitting earnest money on one of these checks, either they or you will need to take it to a Chase bank. This is one that was submitted recently, and it is a cashier's check, which is as good as cash, but still somebody has to take time to drive to a Chase bank to deposit this. So, and even when you get to a Chase bank, they can't scan it. They have to physically punch in the numbers on a thing to submit the check. So keep that in mind. Navy Federal Credit Union and the Walmart, what are they called? The money orders. Yeah. Walmart money orders.
So please don't get mad if you go into one of our branches. If you go to the Cumming branch and you give this check to Cruz and he turns right around and says, sorry, I can't take this. Just know he's doing his job because we cannot no longer accept these checks. You, like Neil said, you have to physically go in or give it to your client to go into a Chase bank. All right, we're going to cover AgentWise. That was the first bullet point on this slide. AgentWise, that is our marketing platform we rolled out last week for all of you guys at Maximum One, and everyone should already be logged in. If you have not received that information, please check your email. Check your spam and your junk mail. But Ashley is the owner. Her name is Ashley, and she has sent everybody the login information along with your password, which is password with an uppercase P, 123 exclamation point, and you do get a chance to change that into something different. So you have your own unique login to AgentWise. Tons of marketing information in there. So please reach out if you have any questions about that. All right, on our next slide, we are going to have Neil go over this.
All right, so your real estate business, it's not rocket science, but there are laws and physics that do apply across all disciplines. And the second law of thermodynamics is any natural process left to itself will always move towards chaos, meaning your business is not going to just happen. You have to take steps to organize things, to market yourself and what you do. Here is a book that I highly recommend. I've read through it once. I'm working my way through it again. There's a lot of books out there, and a lot of them are theory. A lot of times it's some doctor who's never actually done it. They've just done a lot of studies and pulled a lot of information from other books and created a book. Myron Golden, this guy, he's actually done everything he teaches is stuff he has done and is currently doing. And it breaks down business in a way that I had never seen. Now, the thing is, if you went to Amazon to buy this book, you would probably find where people have bought the book from his website and put it on there. I have seen literally, he's got two books, Boss Moves and then Trash Man to Cash Man is this other book. And I've not read it, so I'm not promoting it because I hadn't read it yet. So,
but you have read Boss Moves.
But I have read Boss Moves, and but I've seen them on there, his books on Amazon for over $1,000. Now, why? I don't know. I don't know who would pay that. But if you go directly to his website, you can purchase the books that way. And that's how I did it. So there's also, I did this as well. And once again, I wouldn't promote something I hadn't done myself and actually experienced it. But the next challenge he does, and I learned so much that week. It was mind blowing. The next one is October 6th is when it starts. And it does run, like if you look at this one, it's from 1 o'clock. No, from 11. I don't have my
It's
glasses
from 11
on.
a.m. until 1 p.m.
Okay. That's the one I did. And the first hour, you have people that literally they pay $500 to ask questions. So that's an additional on top of the $297. I didn't pay the $500. It was my first time doing it, and I didn't have any questions I needed answered that bad. But you get to listen to their questions and hear his answers to their problems. And you'd be surprised that across different disciplines, whether it's real estate or not, a lot of the same principles apply. And then the second hour, which is what you would get if you just did the 97. If money was a real issue and you just only had the 97, then you would get the second hour, which is actually a class. There's a workbook that he posts to the for you to download each day. It's good, but this one with the questions, if I ever do it again, I'm doing this one again, because there'll be different people asking different questions, getting different answers. So anyway, but if you, let's say, like what I had to do, I had to clear my calendar from 11 to 1 the week I did this. And it wasn't easy, but I knew if I was going to do it, I had to make it happen. There is also, the second one is recorded. And there, you are able to go in for a limited amount of time and watch the recording. So if something came up and you had a chance to go show a property and you had to miss one day, you could go home and watch the recording. So anyway,
Highly recommend.
I highly recommend it. Now, here's how you can get to it. If you go to our max1info.com website, click on affiliate links in this upper left corner, it'll take you to this page, and then you would just click the link to go if you wanted to check this out. And it ain't going to charge you. You can click it, go on and read and check out the website. And also here you can click and it'll, you're not ordering a book right away. It would let you look through the website and what it says about his book. So that's a couple of things I highly recommend. I know business has been slow, and when times get tough, that's when I start digging and trying to learn more. And that's when I grow the most, is when things maybe aren't booming.
Yeah, and some of you are still taking those last minute, summer vacations, or fall break is coming up and you need a book to take with you to read while you're on that break or on that vacation. That's the Boss Man book, and the Trash Can to Boss Man.
Trash Man
to
Cash
that
Man.
book. Just go through those links like Neil showed you and get those ordered so you have them in time to read and help grow your business.
All right. From July through December, we're doing the $200 gift card raffle. And this is July and August. So between July and August, Elite has done 5 transactions with Schaeferts and Dean. Caleb's done 3. Billy's done 1. Ruby Nash 1. Trish Hutcherson 2. Vicky Stouffer 1. And Kathy Manzella 1. And then I know this month we have a lot of closings with Schaeferts and Dean. So
yay, so we get to add a bunch more.
So we will get to add more next month. You'll see more names and more lines moving out. Awesome. But we do this not just for somebody to win $200, but we know it's going to help you in your business and us in our business if we're working together with a team member. All right, mobile deposits.
Get out your phones.
Yeah, get out your phone. And what you're going to want to do is pull up the camera and scan this QR code. It's going to take you to the Chase mobile app that you can download to your phone. Now, Our Gainesville agents already have this because there's not a Chase Bank in Gainesville, and we don't man that office in Gainesville. So in the past, we only had 99 accounts, so I was limited on how many of these I could give out. Well, we found a way for another additional 99, so now there's enough for everyone. So, but I have to add you manually. It takes some time to put your information in, but you want to go ahead and have the app downloaded. Then when you receive an email from me, or it'll be from Chase Bank, but I'll be the one initiating the email, you will get your username and it'll let you create a password. And then what will happen, you will then, any kind of check, whether it's earnest money or commission
rental
check, rental commissions, security deposit, just any kind of check that you would normally turn into the office, you can just scan it with your phone, just like you would your bank. A lot of people do mobile banking. So the thing I want to point out, though, please pay attention to this part. And I even added a little animation to this arrow to help. I've been over this. I'm not even going to guess how many times, and very few people do it. Write the property address in the memo line of any check you turn in for any reason to our office, because there's so many times money has to sit and we don't move it anywhere because we don't know whose it is or what property it goes to. So before you scan it, handwrite it in. Let's imagine there's a lot of stuff inside that red circle. Then write it somewhere else on the check. It'll still scan, just don't cover the numbers. Mm-hmm. And then be sure on the back, don't put your name because you can't endorse them. I don't even put my name, and I can endorse them. Just write for deposit only, and it'll have you scan the back. So what this will do, this is going to make life easier for you and for us, so that you're able to save time. You're not having to drive anywhere to drop off the check. You still have the option to drop off checks at the office if that's what you want to do. Or you have the option to take it into a Chase Bank.
So basically, it's like we've always said, Maxima One is a hybrid company. You can be as, virtual as you want, or as physical brick and mortar. Go to one of our locations to turn this in. I will add that, this is a privilege we're giving all of our agents. If this starts to get abused by anybody, let's say they're not putting, the property address or not putting for deposit only on the back, we're going to have to revoke that privilege. But I don't think you guys are going to have a problem with that. We're going to go ahead and, those of you who want to use this, go ahead and scan that QR code so we can get you set up.
All right, R25. I'm gonna do a reminder on this because I asked in a meeting one day. I asked who remembers what R25 was, and not one agent in the room could answer it. And some of them had even signed the form and are participating. But remember, it is that residual income opportunity we came up with. It is a profit share plan. So anytime you sponsor an agent, meaning you tell an agent about our company and they join because of you, because you told them about us, as a thank you, every time they have a closing with us, you'll be on the DA in paperless pipeline and you'll get $25. Now, I know $25 isn't life-changing money, but when you start at, neither is $450 if you think of it from our standpoint. But when you start multiplying that number, 10 times 25 is $250. Well, now it's starting to make a difference because now you can actually go out for dinner and fill your tank up with gas. And the really cool thing is you only do the work once. And then you get paid on it as long as they're with us. And if I were you, I would try to get producers because the more they close, the more you make.
Oopsie, we skipped over birthdays. Here we go. September birthdays. We have our September birthdays here on this slide. So happy birthday to all of these people who were born in the month of September. On this slide, we have the people who have joined our brokerage for this month. We have about 4 of them who we welcome back. The welcome backs were Linda DeFori, Crystal Hardy, Kyle Blagg, and Jessica Alred. And then you can see the ones that are new to our brokerage are Stephanie C., Sean Craig Jr., Levi. Levi is actually with another Maximum One franchise, but he joined our Maximum One Florida firm because North Carolina firm, because our firm is the only one that's licensed in North Carolina out of all the Maximum Ones. And then we had Kalpina Patel, who's also joined us. So welcome to all these people. All right, so if you want to share any, wow moments or goals that you've met, or you have any listings or buyer needs, make sure you share that either by replying back to the email we send out with this recording, or doing a comment on the post when we post this on our private Facebook page. All right, these are our September top producers. Remember, we're taking the numbers from the month of August, and here they are. Brian Matheson out of the Hiawassee office. Kayla Bell out of the Dawsonville office. We have Dawsonville top producers, Kayla Bell, Travis Powers, and Paige Smith. Top producers and units sold from the Dawsonville office, Bohannon and G Elite Realty. Gainesville office, top units sold, the Nash team. Top producers from the Gainesville office, the Nash team. Top producers and units sold. The team is out of the Gainesville office is the Owens Real Estate team. Coming top producers, Susan Geddes and Trish Hutcherson. Congratulations, ladies. Top team producers and units sold out of the Coming office is the Garcia team. For our commercial agents, the top producer was Bev Lightfoot. And here are your top 10. Kayla Bell, the Garcia team, VG Elite Realty, Suzanne Geddes, Travis Powers, Bev Lightfoot, Trish Hutcherson, Paige Smith, Logan Owens, and the Hall team. Congratulations, guys. All right, so we're going to wrap up things now. These are our numbers and emails. These are important ones. You can take a picture of this slide or save it on your computer. And then finally, here are our QR codes to all of our social media. We appreciate you guys joining us. And I don't have anything else to say. Neil, what about you?
No, just let us know if there's ever anything we can do to help you with your business. Schedule time to meet if you want to brainstorm and come up with a plan. And we appreciate all of you. Thank you for all you do.
Thanks, guys.